Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where today we are gonna get back up to that bridge and we're gonna find our way across it one way or the other. So, there is something a little sneaky we could do here, specifically with regards to that tail right there. We could whip out our bow, shoot it a billion times, and eventually get the tail severed from the rest of the Hellkite Drake. But that isn't actually a good plan. Primarily because apparently this version of this game, the way it matches you with other players for PvP and whatnot, is by the quality of the best weapon you've found. And I don't want to get that weapon when I'm this early on in the game, because that would just result in a whole lot of badness coming my way, and badness is not something I want to play with. And you may be wondering why I'm going up here braving this dragon flame. There is a reason for it. And it's that if we can actually get up there far enough for the thing to come say hello, then we can get past it. Can I first person aim? Yes, I can. Okay, that's what we wanted. Now let's get our shield back out so we can get up here. Okay, never mind. Because if we could get past it and get to that bonfire, that would be nice. Like, of course, we don't have to do that. There are other means of getting there. But those other means don't get us to that bonfire, which I want to get to. So I'll have to consider my options a little bit here. Oh, hey. That's a convenient place for it to put this. Very easy to retrieve. So let's poke our heads out, get it to do its fiery thing, get us a few more souls. Nothing wrong with free souls, right? Whoop. So what if we shoot you from here? Thanks. Hello, sir. That's a lovely bite you got there. Now, if you'll just let me on through here, I'll get out of your hair. There we go. We got that. And we can pull this lever to give us access to this place from the other side. That was a little unkind there, Mr. Drake. Hey, buddy. You doing all right? You don't look like you're doing all right. This wall is saving you. I don't trust dudes who pray with swords in their hands. And this dude's the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I don't think there's any real reason to kill those guys. But we've got this over here, which matters later. I think this actually only matters once we've joined the Sun Covenant. But later on it'll matter. So it's important that we did come here. Plus, pulling this lever is a good thing as well. Now, how far can we go before we get toasty? pretty far. Does it stay gone forever? I don't think it does. I think if we come from over there, it comes back. Well, hey. Let's go sit at the bonfire one more time, because we are missing a little bit of health. I wish we could quickly go down ladders like we can in later games. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's head on back up. I was just checking to make sure we didn't have anything that could be on that upper slot, but that's spells. That's right. Of course we don't have anything to put there. I'm just gonna poke my head out here. Yep, that Drake seems to be gone. So poking my head up there was actually probably a bad idea, because it might mean we'll have company down here. Yeah, he wants a piece of us. Yeah, I think the Drake is gone until we come in the way we originally did. Either that or it is just gone forever, but I don't think it's gone forever. And even if it does show up here, it's not like it's super hard to get back. So I'm just gonna head on over here. Okay, now we're in Undead Burg. So now, if we go this way, will the Drake show back up? And once again, I don't mind getting toasted if that's what's going to happen. But no, looks like it's gone. Could have sworn that it would stick around. There's got to be some way to get it back. Otherwise, we lost the ability to get the tail forever. Not to mention the ability to try and actually kill it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a way. There we go. Yeah, for now we can just ignore that the Drake ever existed, I guess. What a world we live in when I can't even one-shot a rat. I see you there. So now we go on up here. And this is actually where we opened a shortcut to with the lever, I believe. Yep, right here. So let's actually go ahead and have a seat. Maybe get ourselves a level. Better than carrying the souls around. And now that we've done that and rested there, we're free to come up here where there will be a second Black Knight. Hello, sir. It's so nice having an enemy take this much more damage than Havel does. Plunging attack. It almost did something worthwhile. Actually, I guess it did do more than twice what our normal attack is doing. Not a fan of this guy having a friend. Ow. Okay, I guess they won't excuse me. That's fine, it's not hard to get back up there. And this time we can get rid of his friend before he can come up behind us. Certainly much easier to deal with a Black Knight who's on his own. So, how about you come over here, buddy? That's the way. Alrighty. Now let's get this Black Knight and also get our souls back. Hello, sir. I need to figure out just where this guy's back is. Because backstabs do way more damage than all the stuff I'm doing. I see, I could have sworn that was behind him, but this was, so that's fine. People have a habit of writing praise the sun wherever the sun or else sun rays are visible. Yep, there it is. So whenever you see people saying praise the sun and it's not a boss arena, take a look around. And even if it is a boss arena, take a look around. You might see some neat stuff anyway. There we go. Feels like I've got a beat on his back now. Ow. Helps when he doesn't do the second swing. One more and he's done for. There we go. Oh, hey. I'll take the greatsword. Probably going to be quite a while before I can use it, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, we're going to need more dex too, and a lot more strength. At least if we want to one-hand it. But if we're going to use anything, I'm going to want to one-hand it, because I like having a shield to hide behind. It's just this thing. Maybe I'm a coward at heart, but having a shield to hide behind feels nice to me. And that pig is going to be a little bit of a problem unless we get lucky and it's an idiot. Sometimes it's an idiot, sometimes it's not. But the point of the matter is it does not take much in the way of physical damage. Which is why we got those fire bombs ready just there. But when I say if we get lucky and it's an idiot, I mean like it can roast itself alive. And when it does, that makes it way easier to deal with. But it doesn't look like it really wants to roast itself. Ah, there we go. At least we got a little bit. You can also butt stab it. Roast yourself, pig. No? Fine. Okay. It didn't want another butt stabbing. And honestly, I can understand where it's coming from. Yeah, there we go. Roasting itself. And butt slash. Okay, I kind of deserve that arrow to the neck. Not gonna lie. And unfortunately, we didn't get lucky and get the pig hat. The pig hat is easily one of the best helmets you can get at this point in the game. Okay, I wanted to try Gorgeous View and be safe, but apparently you can't put your shield up while you're in that dialogue window. So I tried Gorgeous View and paid for it. Let's get down here where the archers can't reach. And we'll have a drink as well. Because we will get to another bonfire before we find our next actually difficult enemy. Okay, now that guy's a non-issue. Now this guy is a total non-issue. Why was I not able to get up to that alluring skull? And there's someone else ringing the bell. There's going to be a lot of those. So the guy who fell is back to his old tricks, and I did hear him use an Estus flask earlier. So he'll be pretty healthy. Not that it matters. So this guy here, he's just here to laugh at us. He closed the gate. I think if we rushed up, we might have been able to get through the gate and thus not have to go down here. But I don't care. Down here, there's loot. I like loot. And this guy's trying to lead us into a trap. But I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I see you. And I see you. Ooh, 2 with 1 blow. So, buddy, your trap didn't work so hot. What are you even standing on? Oh. That trap did work a little better. It's a shame you can't sell items until relatively late in this game, I would say. Like, sure, it's not super late, but you can't just sell at any old vendor. Because these broken straight swords are doing nothing for me. Mystery key, on the other hand, well, that's just mysterious enough to keep. I like mysteries. Do you like mysteries? How about you two? Do you like mysteries? Hello, item. I do like items. Not gonna lie. Even if they are a little tricky to get to and require us to walk carefully down a beam where when we stand still, neither of our feet is actually on it. There we go. And up we go. So, anyone up here want to play? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything to grab either, so let's just go on through the white light. And now we are up above there. Still not through that, though. But we'll get there. It'll take a little longer, but we'll get there. Ooh. Time to sneak on up to this guy. Backstab him when he's part of the way through turning around, but not all the way. You do got to be careful with these guys because they can take a stance with which they can parry, at least with certain weapons. Okay, the Knight Shield. How does that compare to my current shield? Why, it's worse in several ways. I mean, is the 1 stability really worth all that extra weight? I'm going to say no. Okay, so up here we've got a dude. Hello, Mr. Dude. No. Thank goodness their Estus flasks aren't as good as mine. So here, there's a dude to the right, I want to say. Yeah. Ah, there's also one of these jerks. May have bitten off a smidge more than I could chew right here. Now, the dude that had been to the right, you can actually snipe him down from where we fought the other one of these guys. but I didn't think to do that because I haven't thought to snipe anything in this game yet. But hey, that's fine because it cost us nothing other than, like, a little time and one Estus flask. Okay. When did we get a second point of humanity? Why are we getting these humanity points when I'm not paying attention? So we can actually go either of two ways here. They both end up leading to the same place, but we're going to go this way first because I'm not a fan of this guy who was laughing at us. I mean, sure, he wasn't actually laughing, but I feel like he would have been laughing. Plus, we also get the basement key, which I do believe is necessary to continue. And we can open this back up. Not that that really does much, but it opens it. That's something. Alright, so we could go straight in here right now, which is actually a really bad idea. Though I don't mind aggroing this guy early, getting him out of there. Because I would much rather deal with him on his own than with his buddies inside. Seriously, on the backswing? One more and you're dead, sir. Ooh, nice. If memory serves, the Balder side sword is actually pretty good. But it's a good dex weapon. We don't need good dex weapons. Hey, you want to come out here too, buddy? You look lonely. I hear someone to my left. Aha. Come on out. I like how your friend in there is just going to let you fight me without making even a single move to join in. Oh, you do not like committing to your attacks, do you? That's a shame, because I like committing to mine. Oh, this is the parry stance. If you hit him when he's doing this, you get parried and basically killed. And I do not wish to get parried and basically killed. Nope, no drinky for you. Oh, I see you doing that. You're not going to get me with it. No, sir. Can't parry a kick. Though he could have easily ducked back into the parry stance after the kick, so that was a little risky. And yet, we made it through just fine. Now let's deal with this guy. Just because I don't want him here. Ooh. I hear someone coming. Now, is it someone upstairs, or is it someone I actually have to worry about? I think it's people upstairs. And that's him down. Alright, that big guy, we'll deal with him in a bit. But for now, we're going to take the other path. Because we can. Plus, there's a bonfire the other way. I always felt like this bridge would collapse if I tried to go across it, but it never does. At least not to my knowledge. Also, this is like the first time I've played this game and there hasn't been a try jumping message at the end of that walkway. So I guess people playing this game right now are a little less mean-spirited. I don't like fighting both of these guys at once. It's not going well for me. My reach isn't quite as long as I want it to be. But hey, now we're not fighting them both at once. We're fighting just one. And I didn't even press the R1 button there. The action queuing in this game is crazy long. Nice try. So if we go this way, we can find us a bonfire, which I very much want, what with our lack of Estus. Though that'll also respawn the 3 Balder Knights up front there. Master where? I don't see no master. I don't really mind respawning the Balder Knights. This right here is what's important. Gonna sit right there, and we're gonna go meet another of the best characters in the entire series. Because he's over here, and we do want to talk to him before his thing gets really started. Hello.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
So funny.
Still closed.
Yep.
Still closed. Still closed.
Yeah, it turns out gates don't open just by the act of waiting. Someone's got to actually go open them. It's weird, I know, but... I mean, hey, if the strategy works... So here we have another option to try and fight something that's a little tough at the moment. But if you can get it down, can be helpful. Ow. Yeah, we're not gonna kill this thing here. You can get it down with archery, but that takes a while and honestly just feels like a huge waste of time. So I'm not going to bother. We'll just come back when we're stronger, because it's guarding an area that we don't exactly want to go in just yet anyway. So let's just get our souls back, and then we'll talk to Andre here, because he's going to be one of our best friends. A little bit of a shame that our souls had to go all the way over there. But, I mean, what was I really expecting, huh? Excuse me, those are mine. Nice jump. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other places to be. All right.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
I am.
I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Okay, so now... Oh. You can reinforce stuff, though. So we can make our weapon better. And honestly, I'm gonna. His longsword's served us well, and it'll probably serve us well for some time to come. So having that be a little better is not a problem. We could reinforce our armor, but honestly, I don't really do that while I can still reinforce my weapon with the same stuff. Because reinforcing the armor just doesn't feel like it provides quite so good a return. So we can buy some Titanite. It's not really worth it, I don't think. Well, not for the most part. We'll buy one, because that way we can upgrade our weapon one more time. We are going to want to buy this Crest of Artorias. Not Astorius, what the heck. Yeah, Crest of Artorias is very, very good, because it lets you get into a place you otherwise can't, and it's a good place. Broadsword. How does that compare to the longsword? Did I waste my souls? Yeah, looks like it. It weighs just as much, but it does slightly more damage. Well, What about the... Ah, it doesn't have thrust on its heavy. Okay. So that's... Sure, it'd do more damage, but I do like having the thrust. What about a bastard sword? You could use one of those. But again, no thrust. So yeah, longsword it is. How do these shields compare to our current shield? We can't find out without buying them. Wow, they are exactly the same except in terms of what they depict. They do have higher stability than our current shield. I know that. Don't know what else is good about them relative to our current shield, though. I wish I could compare. Like, there should really be a compare option. I'm kind of bothered there isn't. But let's reinforce our longsword one more time. Make it that little bit better.
Don't get yourself, neither of us.
Yeah, you're right about that, buddy. How does our current shield look? I guess we gotta go in here to find out. Okay, 30, 70, 50, 55. Those are the numbers we care about.
Well, you need it.
30, 70, 50, 58. So this is a straight upgrade.
Don't get yourself, neither.
Right, we still need to learn the gesture.
Well, you need it.
Hurrah, indeed.
Don't be seen. Be careful.
So let's get that shield equipped. It's 1 pound heavier, but we can take that. Yep, still rolling just fine. And let's have a little seat. Just because we can. And actually... No, not yet. Won't reverse hollowing just yet. Was considering it, but we're going to hit another bonfire before we need to be human again. And we'll go a little long with this episode. Just long enough to get to said bonfire. Couple more upgrades and we'll be able to one-shot these dudes with our regular attack. Our heavy attack probably already could. Nope, not him. Not quite. So, next up on the docket, we do want to be a little careful here. Because we want to fight that big guy, but we don't want to aggro his buddy upstairs. So we're going to be fighting him here, a little out of the way, but safer. Are these guys just not backstabbable? It's possible. Yeah, seems to be the case. But that's fine, because he's dead now. Can't backstab a dead thing. Yeah, that channeler up there is who we want to be careful of. Because he is a mean jerk. And that Firekeeper Soul is a very good thing to get, because with that, we can level up our Estus Flask. And we can do so by taking this elevator on down. Also, we can get off it here. Well, here isn't really helpful. Well, a little bit, maybe. Lets us get on there, which lets us jump to that. Yeah, this is where we were supposed to get off. At least if we wanted to get stuff out of it. And I do like getting stuff. I believe I've said this before. Really weird when you get caught on tiny, tiny little ledges in this game, but it can happen. It's the way the physics engine works, I guess. So now to make a slightly dangerous jump. Okay, I meant to actually jump, but the roll did fine. And that's good. Now if it'll let me on through, there we go. We can go up here. And we can get to that, but I don't think we can get back here if we go for it. At least not directly. We would have to get back on the elevator, ride up a little bit, and get out again. So we'll not go for that just yet. So, let's see here. Where am I trying to get? Am I trying to get somewhere else? Where's the nest? Where's your nest, bird? It's up higher, isn't it? Whoops. Well, now we definitely can't get back without taking the elevators. So let's go ahead and just take a seat here, get some more Estus. Well, actually, before we do that, hello. Here, have a Firekeeper Soul. Thanks. And now we've got Estus +1, which will heal us for more, which I enjoy. And now we've got 10 Estus again. And yeah, I should become human now. Because we're not going to be going back to the asylum just yet. It's a little early for that. So, wait, Covenant? Oh, we can just swap Covenants? Could have sworn there used to be like a penalty for swapping Covenants in this game. Let's get... yeah, another point of strength, why not? We're going to want way more. Later on, anyway. And... yeah. Wait, reverse hollowing, that was the thing. And hopefully nobody invades us before we can fight the boss that we want to fight. Though actually it is time to end this episode, so join us next time when we see whether or not we can fight the boss we want to fight. See you then, friends.